Hear it? When you turn that on, you're gonna hear that every time when you run the water, all right? So the water pump is only if you're running off your tank. So if you're gonna run off your tank, make sure the water's full, right? It holds 42 gallons or 50 gallons for this one, for this big unit.
Okay.
So you fill your tank. I didn't get to the fresh water. I didn't show you the fresh water outside, did I?
I didn't think we did the fresh water.
Can we squeeze by you, Trevor?
Yeah.
Devin, I'm sorry. That's his brother. Trevor's his brother.
Oh, your his brother.
That's our salesman.
Oh.
Yeah, Trevor's my guy.
So, yeah, right here is your fresh water tank.
Okay.
You don't put your hose on it, you put the head of the hose in it. Okay?
Oh,
Then you turn
okay.
your water on, you fill your tank, make sure your tank drain's closed. Remember that drain I showed you under there?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that's closed. Put the head of your hose in here, turn the water on, and let it go. You got a vent right there. So when it's full, it's gonna overflow right there.
Okay.
Don't stand in front of it or you look like you wet your pants. Happened to me a couple of times.
Yeah.
But try not to overfill it every single time. So after you get the hang of how long it takes to fill it, try not to overfill it every single time because it's like blowing up a balloon over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It can weaken your tank.
Okay.
Hey, it would help if the switch was hooked up.
Ah, there we go.
The switch was even plugged in.
What about the awning?
The awning, that's a different story.
Okay, so that one's secured.
Okay. Cool.
We'll have some.
so
The
stable.
awning will be fixed before it gets delivered, I promise.
Okay.
So your fresh tank, like I said, holds 50 gallons. Make sure the drain's closed. You'll know if it's not because water will start running out by your feet. Make sure it's full, and then you come inside and turn on your water pump. It's going to pressurize all the lines and fill your hot water tank, and then it's going to shut itself off.
Okay.
Okay? Then just set it and forget it. Turn the switch on as long as you're running off the tank. If you're not going to plan on running off the tank, you don't even have to touch the water pump.
Okay.
Okay? Let's go back inside.
When would you not use the? I don't understand that. If you're whoa,
I just saw some different LED flash.
Yeah, you have to be calling for power for the red light to come on. So, like,
Yeah.
if the awning's
I don't
fuse
know.
was blown and I hit the light, if I hit the button, there should be a red light coming on beside the fuse, but it isn't, right?
Yeah,
And it didn't pop the fuse again, did it?
no.
Huh. Well, we'll have to
Unless
figure
I
that out.
plugged it in and it
I bet
popped.
there's something unplugged.
I bet something disconnected when it went out.
Could have.
It's those wires, they roll up inside the tube.
Okay.
What
So,
was your question?
when would you use your water tank versus like what would be the
so
difference?
if you're going to like a fair, are you gonna have this stationary somewhere, or are you going to a campground, or you're gonna go all over the place?
I'm gonna go all over the place, but probably do it like 6 months at a time. So I'll
Okay.
be stationary for like 6 months.
So if you're out in the middle of nowhere where there's no hose, that's why you would use your tank.
Oh, okay.
Fill your tank before you go.
Right.
Just remember, water weighs 8 pounds a gallon. So the more
Okay.
water you're carrying, the heavier the camper's gonna be. What are you
Okay.
towing it with? You don't know yet?
I'm just starting to look now. If you have any suggestions, I
If you
pick
can
them.
get a 3/4 ton pickup, that would be the least I would want to get.
Okay. The lease is a 3/4 ton.
Yep. Like an F-250
Oh, we're good.
if you like Ford.
He's good.
Okay.
Just grabbed another bad fuse, I guess.
F250.
There we go. So that's
I get
fixed.
Oh,
So
good.
when
We'll
you're-
come back in.
Will it come in
Roll
with
it
that
back
thing
in.
out?
Retract.
But
There we
so
So it'll actually roll itself up backwards, so be careful of that when you get to
Yeah,
that
if you
side.
Oh,
keep
yeah.
holding on the button for extend,
Yep.
it'll keep going and it'll roll itself up backwards.
Oh.
So you gotta let go when you see that flap come down. There's a you can't miss it.
Okay.
A big flap will come down. You're at the end
Yeah.
end of the line. Then to roll it in, you just hit retract, and it'll come right up against the building, and you'll hear it. Thump. You hear it thump.
Yep.
Then you can reach up if you want. Just give it a little shake. Make sure
Okay.
it's stiff. Thank you, buddy.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Let's get
I
those.
Yes,
didn't
thank
mean
you.
to I didn't mean to
So-
call you Trevor.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
know how brothers are.
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter about having that out for that to come in and out.
No, it doesn't
Okay.
matter because that's above it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So back to this control panel. We just put all your slide rooms. Make sure when you put your slide room in, there's nothing in front of it or in front of any of them. Like over here, you don't want anything on the floor in front of here.
Uh huh.
You don't want anything on the floor over here.
Put it here.
Check
Okay.
for rocks, pebbles, screws, nuts, anything big as that will catch on the bottom of the slide out
yeah.
and it'll gouge your floor
Yeah,
out.
that would
So
be
sweep
yeah.
your floor before you close it.
Okay.
Okay?
That's no problem.
Right here is your water heater switch. Your water heater is gas only. So when you're gonna turn your water heater on, that's gonna light up. See this little red light? Mm-hmm. If you listen, you might hear it light. It's gonna try 3 times to light, and then that light will go out
It'll go out when it's ready.
when it lights.
When it lights. I heard
Did you
that.
hear it?
Yep.
That just lit. Okay, there's no water in it, so I'm gonna shut it right off.
Okay.
But if that red light stays on, you're out of gas, or you forgot to turn the gas on.
Okay.
Okay. So when you want to use your hot water heater, make sure that anode rod's in there. Make sure it's full. Open that vent, and that'll tell you if there's water in it. Make sure all your low point drains are closed. And all you got to do is come in and turn that on, and set it and forget it.
Okay.
Okay. So as you're taking hot water out, cold water's coming in, and it's got a sensor. It'll say, "Okay, I'm getting too cold now," and it'll light automatically.
Oh, nice.
All right. That water gets up to 160 degrees.
Wow.
So always turn on the cold first.
Okay.
They do that because that's only a 6 or 8 gallon tank, and you want to take a nice long shower or do a lot of dishes or whatever. You
Yeah.
can overcompensate with the cold.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Just remember, always turn on the cold first because
Okay.
it is fucking hot.
That's good though.
Excuse
I
my
like
French.
hot.
My daughter does too. She's like got paint peeling off the walls in her bathroom.
Oh man.
The stereo's right here. Just gotta hold on to it. Click it real quick. See your zone 1 and zone 2. Your zones are up here.
Cute.
To scan, nobody has it set for anything. You have to set your own stations, but
USB to
right.
hook up my phone to it.
Yep. USB to hook your phone up. HDMI, so if you want to run your TV like surround sound, plug that in. Right now, both zones are playing, so the music is playing outside. If you shut zone 1 off, now you'll hear the music outside. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Nice.
Wow.
That's fun.
Heck yeah.
Roxanne.
That's pretty loud.
Oh, see? I'm turning down the wrong zone.
Oh, yep.
So you can, that's cool. You can control the volume for both sides.
Yeah.
So you can have it cranking out there and just really
Yeah.
quiet in here or off in here.
Any equalizer for bass?
Yes, there is a setting to do that.
Nice.
I think it's the mode button.
Yep. I can figure all that out.
Yeah. And this is Bluetooth compatible, so you can be
Oh, shit.
in there with your, you could be out there with your phone and crank the music from out there.
Nice.
Okay?
Fancy.
And you gotta hold on to it to shut it off.
Okay.
And I'll say goodbye. This is the remote for your fireplace.
Aw.
Pretty cool.
It is cool.
Gonna pull the plastic battery guard out. And then power. Now sometimes these things are finicky. You gotta move your remote around until it hits it.
It's
You can
nice.
change the colors of your flames.
Ooh, I was gonna ask that next.
Or I guess you can just dim it. Some of them they change the colors, but that's the brightest.
Still cool.
Yes.
It is cool. I like
Maybe you can change the color of the rocks.
Some of them you can change colors, some of them you can't. This
Yeah.
one I guess you can't.
No.
That's alright. Still
That's okay.
beautiful.
You used to have blue, red,
Yeah.
and green.
Green.
That's what you'd have it on.
Yeah.
And the power. This thing will blow you right out of here. So if you're at a campground,
I feel
use
it
this and
already.
save gas. All right.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's
I'm gonna
pretty.
put the remote right up there. See this little green light?
Mm-hmm.
That's to turn your antenna on. Okay.
Oh,
You
okay.
got a real powerful antenna on here. It's called the Wine Guard. We get 50 to 60 stations on the lot without cable.
Wow.
So it's
Okay.
pretty
What
awesome.
about internet? Is that good for our
Um,
internet? Because wherever I go, I'm gonna need internet.
Some campers have a little button that you can scan. I don't know if there's one in the bedroom or not.
That's one thing I was gonna ask you guys all about, if you knew any of those.
No, but they have 2 or 3 different internet programs over there
Okay.
you can ask them about.
Yep.
Some of the campers, they have a little white button on there that says Wine Guard right on it.
Uh-huh.
And you can scan that, and it's a program so you can take your internet from home. But this one doesn't have that.
Interesting.
But ask them about internet programs,
Yeah.
they'll let you know.
Yeah,
Okay?
because that's the only thing I need for work.
This right here is your power panel. As you can see, Trevor was...
Yep.
Devin was
Devin.
down there. He got it all fixed up for you. Everything's fixed. This side is your 110 side, your plugged in side. And this side is your 12 volt. So this side is all labeled. You would have your AC on here, your fireplace, your microwave, your converters. You hear that little fan? That's cooling the converter.
Okay.
You know the converter's working if you look at your microwave and it's lit up. Is it? If you go look at the face of it, there a couple red dots or numbers on
2
there?
green dots and a red.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if that's on, you know your converter's working, okay?
Okay.
Everything's labeled, and you also have a GFI reset. I don't know if you know what if a GFI is, but you've ever seen those plugs in the bathroom that has a little test button on
Yeah.
it? That's your GFI. Okay, that's ground fault indicator. Sometimes if water gets in there or something happens, if your plugs aren't working, go hit that reset on the GFI. I think it's in the bathroom. We'll
Okay.
find out when we get over there. Any questions about that? I would pick up a bunch of fuses,
Yeah,
the different sizes.
for sure.
Have 2 or 3 extras with you. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So you're gonna be traveling.
I think I'm gonna just do like traveling every 6 months.
Bounce around.
Yeah, bounce around.
Yeah.
For now.
So go from warm to warm instead
Yeah.
of cold
Yeah.
to warm.
Yeah.
I gotcha. You got storage up here. I like to open and close everything, so if anything's wrong, we'll find it before
Right.
you take it.
Yep.
Okay. Got more storage over here. Ooh, coat hooks.
Oh, I didn't even notice that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So could you like
Yeah.
mount like
Right
a swing
here.
arm or something for the
Use
TV?
somebody needs to use a stud finder. There was a sticker here, but it's right here. Feel it?
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah.
The mount is right here.
Okay.
Don't use the bolts the screws that come with the mount.
Okay.
They're too long. They'll go right through the wall.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Good to know.
Nothing longer than 1.25 inches.
Okay.
Okay? Right? So most people get that V mount, so
Yep.
it'll open up like
That's
this
what I
and you
was
can turn
thinking.
it in this direction or
Yeah,
that direction.
that's what I was thinking for that.
Okay, so we did that box, we did the stereo, we did the control board, we did the fireplace, we did the TV setup.
Yep.
Right here, this makes into a bed. Got storage underneath there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, easy.
Cool. Yeah, super
Okay,
easy.
or you can fold it up and you can use it as a recliner. Come on.
Cool.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cute.
Your table.
Like that it has a rug underneath. Probably.
So
Yep.
you can pop these pipes out and make this table into a bed. I just lay mine down on the floor like that. And move the cushions out of the way. Take that out for me. Set the table down in here. Oops. Oh. Set that down like that, and then you use those cushions
Oh, no.
in between for a bed.
Nice.
So it makes it
yeah,
into
okay.
like a full-size bed.
All the activities.
I always leave my table down like that when I'm going down the road because you get storage on top
Right.
Yeah.
and storage underneath.
Right. Yeah.
So I'll leave that down for you. Oh,
So
slinky
you just
shades.
put these cushions down.
Yep, you just
Yeah,
take these
okay,
cushions
yeah.
from here and put them down in here. I don't know which ones fit where. Maybe, let's try sideways. Like that.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
There's your bed.
There you go.
A lot of people will take one of those stretchy net, cargo net things
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
and Velcro
Uh-huh.
one side so you can and screw the other so it'll just hang there when
Yeah.
you're not using it.
Yeah.
We got slinky shades.
Slinky.
They come up and down, hard, kind of hard, but that's so they won't come down while you're going down the road.
That's nice.
You got press-on lights under here.
Nice.
There's a press-on light over your head.
Oh, that's great
Nice.
too.
Love it.
Okay, this little brown box right here. See the green light?
Yep.
As long as that green light's on, it's good, and it's good for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And what's that for?
That is your carbon monoxide LP detector, all right?
Okay.
At the end of the 5 years, it's gonna beep like once every 2 minutes. That's saying, change me, change me, change me. I don't know how handy you are, but all you gotta do
I am.
is pop 2 screws out, and it's 12 volts, so you can't get electrocuted. Pop the 2 screws out, pull the wires out from the wall, and hang on to the ones that might fall back in the wall. Clip the 2 wires, and then splice the new one on.
Okay.
The wires will be the same color. Then just put your 2 screws back in.
Okay.
Don't overturn the screws because you'll strip it.
Yeah.
This wall is only that thick.
Okay.
Okay? If that goes off, open a window. I gotta take this coat off, I'm sweating. Open a
It wouldn't
window.
get comfy.
I'm gonna turn the heat on in a second.
Ah.
So, but if that goes off, open a window, leave your door open, and go up front and shut your gas off.
Okay.
Get away from the camper, but try and stay within earshot of that alarm. If it goes off, if it stops in like 3 to 5 minutes, that means you had a gas leak because obviously you shut the gas off and it stopped.
Okay.
If it keeps on going, it's probably carbon monoxide because carbon monoxide will linger where LP will dissipate. Okay?
Okay.
If it's carbon monoxide, call the fire department.
Okay.
Excuse me. Right here is your thermostat. This runs your AC. Excuse me again. I just had pizza.
And furnace.
This runs your AC and your furnace. And right there is set your temperature.
Easy enough.
So the fan is going to pop on now. And you can go high or low. Right here, the fan on the AC should come on within like another 10 seconds.
Yep. Hopefully, I'll only need
Okay,
the
and then
AC.
if you want to go to if you want to go to high, you'll hear that kick up. So that's high. All right.
Nice.
Then the next setting is the AC. It'll say right here, cool. Then you want to turn it down.
Yep.
And that'll kick right into AC mode
Wow.
and cool you down. Okay. Then the next one is your furnace, so that'll shut off, and then your furnace will kick on. Unless that's a heat pump. Sometimes your furnace will kick on and that'll stay going to circulate the heat. Okay? Let's see if the furnace came on. Where is the furnace? Furnace is right here. So it takes, your furnace will try 3 times to light, just like your hot water tank. And if for some reason the gas isn't on or you're out of gas, it won't light. Then you have to reset it on there. Okay? I go out and put my hand in front of the furnace vent just to make sure it feels warm and I know it's lit.
Okay.
I know it's lit though because I heard it. In here, there's probably a nail under there.
Yeah. Oh, coming up there.
In here, it's your bunk room.
Here's the bunkhouse.
cute.
That's where you'll be staying.
Yes.
Yeah, you got press-on lights in here. Another one up over your head. USB port up there. 2 USB ports over there, and another press-on light. This table comes apart just like that other one and makes into a small bed. You got power there. Your emergency windows. Just push that over.
I love how it has
Push
one
that
of
out,
those.
and then you can hook it like that to use it as a regular window. You can feel the breeze coming in. If you leave that door open and you turn on that fan in the bathroom, you'll feel it sucking a breeze right through.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
How much is this? Oh, 300 pounds.
Now if you want to get out, you can just pop the cord, pop the screen, and then push this out and go out. They say go feet first. I'm going any way I have to. If I have to go out this, it's going to
Yeah.
be drastic.
Yeah. Right.
Hopefully you never have to do that.
Yeah.
You have more storage here.
Nice.
Look at all that.
More drawers here.
So,
The ladder lifts up and tips out.
Oh, cute.
Okay.
So I can get up and get on there. A little bit more storage under there. And then these mattresses aren't very cushy.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be sleeping in here, I would get myself a pillow top or something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
talking?
sure.
Egg crate.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
couple
This
things.
bed comes down too.
Yes.
Oh, no doubt. That's 150.
Yeah. 150 for this one, 300 for that one.
Oh, cool.
Got another slinky shade there. And you
USB
got two more
plugs.
USB ports there. And then another press on light here. So
And that turns into a bed too.
yep, this
Yep.
turns and breaks down into a bed the same way
Yeah.
that one did.
Yeah.
How do you do that again? Like take the top off the...
Yep, just pop the top off the pipes, and then pop the pipes out of the bottom
Yeah.
holders, and just lay them down on the floor.
Oh, cool. Yep.
And then make sure your cushions are out of the way. You just set your table down on these.
Yes. Is there storage under
Yep,
there?
there is. See the hole?
Yep.
Pick it up. Storage
Wow.
under there. Storage
Could be
under
my-
here.
Nice. Could be my
Wow.
little
Never
office
have
area.
enough storage in a camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
So I'll put this back up for you.
Do you think a washer dryer combo could fit in?
They have, they call it a washer dryer. It's one unit.
Mm-hmm.
That will fit in there. I
It
think.
will fit in there, you
I
think?
think.
I was thinking
think.
like
Don't-
either there
don't quote
or on the
me on it,
outside
but-
where the fridge is.
Yeah, I don't think it will fit in there. That's
No?
a little too shallow. But I
Yeah.
do think it will fit there. That's something you'll
Because I
have to
want
talk
to look
with.
into something like that.
That's something you'll have to talk with Trevor about. I'm not
Yeah.
privy to that information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all the room you have.
So much
See, you
room
got
for
your heat set right
activities.
here. Feel it blowing the heat.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Nice and warm.
Warm and toasty.
Warm and toasty.
Yeah, so we got room for.
All the
Brenda will have to
activities.
sleep up there. For Nicole.
Yeah.
I got this. Or I could be down there.
I got a
Or-
checklist.
Or I could sleep out here. Actually, that's
Yeah.
where I'd sleep.
I got a checklist I want to go through with you so I make sure I didn't miss anything, okay? Mind if I shut that
Yeah,
off?
go ahead.
Yeah.
Feels
Feels
chilly.
like AC.
A little bit chilly.
Yeah. Okay, so good. The awning is fixed. The fuses aren't blown,
Good size of-
and the fresh tank we're just
Freezer.
gonna drain it.
Okay.
Okay. So we did an exterior inspection and everything looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Showed you about your shoreline, the plug-in. The big thick board, that's your shoreline.
Yep.
okay?
Shoreline. Okay.
50 amp shoreline. We don't have a generator.
Oh, these
So
ones
the
are not
difference
pulled
between the
down.
fresh water and the city water is what? The fresh water is your tank, and the city water is your hose.
Okay.
Okay. And the freshwater tank
Fresh water.
is the only thing you need the water pump for.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
City water, you just hook your hose up, make sure your drains are closed, and turn it on. You're gonna come in here, open up all these lines, every spigot, and then let it run until you don't see pink, and then you're dewaterized.
Okay.
Okay? Waste tanks, always drain the black first, the gray second. Gas safety, so if that thing goes off, open a window, leave your door open, go up front, shut your tanks off, and wait a few minutes, see if it stops. If it is a gas leak, you still need to get it taken care of. But check your stovetop, somebody might have turned it on without,
Okay.
like,
Yep.
did I show you your stovetop? I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've already been snoozing all this.
So-
I mean, I've been recording all of it.
Your stovetop. Make sure your strings are in there. This is not a cooktop, so don't put a cook on it, okay?
Oh,
You just
okay.
flip this back like that, and then turn it to high and click.
Oh, easy peasy.
Turn it to high and click,
Oh.
and click.
Oh, dang.
Okay, now your oven is the same way, but if you don't, pardon my French, it's a pain in the ass. Because if you look, scooch down and look under there where I'm clicking, you see the spark?
Yep.
That's your pilot right there. It's so tiny, it
Yeah.
has very little gas flow. So get yourself a long grill lighter
Yep.
and just hold in on the knob and turn it to light. See the flame right there? Turn it to light and then light it with your lighter.
Okay.
And make sure you don't turn it back the wrong way because you'll have to light it again.
Okay.
So you light it, push it in to light it, and then you let off and turn it to the temperature you want.
Okay. Gotcha.
This thing has two little rubber nubs on either end. Push them down so that doesn't rattle. And then this has lights.
Oh, cute.
That's your oven light, and a lot of people will use those for night lights.
Yeah. It's pretty blue.
That's why I have that checklist. It reminds me of stuff I forgot.
Yeah.
There's a light under here. Right there, it was already on. And then you got your vent fan, which takes a second to wind up. Okay. Sometime if you turn that on and it won't work at all, you probably got a hornet's nest up in there.
Oh.
So be careful. You
Okay.
can, right up under there, that's where the nest will be. There's
Oh.
a vent outside. They like to go up and get
Oh,
inside.
good to know.
Got more
Ew.
storage here.
Yeah.
Another press on light there. And the microwave. This is a regular microwave.
Yep.
You'll have to set your clock and so on and so forth. A little bit more storage down here.
All the storage.
You'll need to get some paint, Jenny. You can see all the knobs and stuff. Can you see the?
Another thing, another good trick to know.
Yeah.
When you get to where you're going and you're all leveled and you're ready to camp, run about an inch of water in here and pull the drain. Open your door, and down here there's an elbow, right here.
Yep.
Put your hand on that, pull the drain, and if you feel any moisture, there's two couplings that can come loose while you're going down the road.
Oh, okay.
So it's better to find the leak before you start camping. It's better to find a couple drops on the bottom of that elbow than a puddle.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
All right, now it's time to go through the list.
That's super nice.
So your gas containers are full except for whatever we just used during the demonstration. The water heater operation, put that anode rod in. Wherever, I can't remember where the water heater was, but wherever it is on the outside, come inside where it would be on the back, and you're gonna see a panel like that. That's probably it. But you're gonna open that, take that panel off. There's two valves that are turned away from the tank right now. That isolates the tank so the water won't go in the tank. Turn those valves towards the tank and that opens your tank up,
Okay.
okay? And YouTube,
Yeah.
million videos.
Yeah.
Interior looks nice.
We need to
Floors
go to the
are all
bathroom,
good.
yeah, Ethan.
Oh, the bathroom. Where's the bathroom?
That way.
Down
Okay.
here.
See, this is why I told you to speak up.
Uh-huh. I just remembered that
Wait,
part.
you haven't
'Cause I
even
do
done the
this every
back end.
day. I get confused.
Yep.
Light switch right here. So if you shut it off with the press button, the light switch isn't going to work, or vice versa.
Okay. Yep.
Got storage up here.
Nice.
Why do you think those were all battery operated lights? They're not.
They
The ones
are.
that- They are. Okay.
These are all run. Everything in here is run by the battery, except for the microwave, the fireplace, and the AC.
I was thinking like a AA battery.
No, the big battery up front.
Okay.
To flush the toilet, you step on the pedal. When there's water in here, water's going to squirt out there and squirt out there and circulate. So always when you get ready to camp, after you're level, make sure you're level because that helps your windows and doors open and close easier. all right?
Okay. Yeah.
Flush the toilet once and it'll leave about that much water in it.
Okay.
So nothing sticks. Your shower. It's right there.
That's good for Brady.
You get the water saver on there, so if you want to get wet, shut the water off, soap up, turn the water
cool,
back
yep.
on.
Yep.
Hot and cold, remember it gets really hot. Always turn the cold on first. Your vent fan is right there. Stand in the shower. I don't want to get it all dirty.
Yeah.
Just crank that open, and this little button turns it on.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Same thing with this sink. You want to test it. Put about an inch or two of water in it, pull the plug, put your hand right on that elbow.
Plenty of storage down there
Okay.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. You got heated floors too, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Medicine cabinet, towel rack.
Oh,
Oh.
all the room.
I'm sorry that I forgot that. I
That's okay.
But that's what that list is for.
Is there
Just to
anything down
remind me.
there we should look at?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the
definitely.
master
Come on in.
bed.
Got another press on light here. Let's close this door. Come on in.
Little hallway even.
You got two USBs there.
Nice.
Two USBs there. This is a big camper.
It's a big one, yeah. Look at all these.
Yeah, that's good storage.
His and
The same
hers,
one?
but usually I
Hers
say
and
his and
hers.
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 And she says mine.
It's just me and
More
Brady.
drawers there. Hers and hers.
Hers and hers and Brady snacks.
And then you got the
Yeah.
funky things. Got a couple more press-on lights there, and then the vents for your AC, so it'll keep you nice and cool in here at night. That's for a TV hookup. Somewhere there in that wall, there's another block,
Yep.
probably right in the center of those two hookups.
Yep.
If you knock on it, you'll hit. Yeah, it's right there. So
feel it.
again, nothing longer than an inch and a
inch
quarter,
and-
because you'll go right out through the side of the camper.
Gotcha.
Okay. Got storage under the bed.
Yes.
And that's where you're. That's why I thought we came in here, because we looked at the bed.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we didn't really go through
We
it.
didn't really go through it.
No, they said there's a way to get to the outside storage from inside too. Is that right or no?
No.
No. Okay.
That right there is your ground fault
Yeah.
indicator. See the green light?
Yep.
If it pops, if for some reason you don't have a plug or anything, working, hit that reset button on there until that light turns green.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, and you've got some drawers up there.
Put all my skulls up here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. I got a nice looking bear skull I had beetled.
Oh,
That's awesome.
nice.
I found a nice glass jar to put it under.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
cool.
a big cow skull.
My wife loves cows.
I love skulls.
That's just dirt. Okay.
Okay.
Now I think we've seen everything.
I think.
This list will tell us.
Yeah.
So we did an interior inspection. Everything looks good, I think.
Yep.
Roof vents and fans. I showed you in the emergency exits. We know the converter's working because the microwave's lit up.
Yep.
So if that's not lit up, if that's not red, or your time after you set it, that means that you're not plugged in right correctly, or you don't have power. You know why it needs to be winterized, right?
That's pretty tough to get up and down.
Battery
Okay.
function and
Not a
care.
space.
So if you're not going to be using it, which doesn't sound like you're
No, it's gonna be my home.
going to be using it.
Yeah.
But if you're ever away from it, say you're going to go on vacation somewhere or something for more than 2 weeks, that CO2 LP detector, wherever it was, can't remember where it was, but that's hardwired to your battery. So that'll drain your battery, okay? So if you're ever going to be away from it for 2 weeks or more, just disconnect your battery.
Okay.
Don't be plugged in when you disconnect it though, because you got power coming to those cables, and if you touch your frame or anything,